Welcome, everyone.
Bienvenidos a todos.
Kep tamam. Saduale.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Would Dr. Coursey please come up to speak?
Thank you so much. What a wonderful way to welcome everyone. Thank you. We like to have things student run here, so that's part of what's happening. We were going to have students speaking later as well. I just want to tell our story a little bit, take about 2 minutes. It's a short version. About 5 years ago when we moved into this building, we knew we wanted to have a learning model. But first, we had to figure out what that was. What were our choices? Once we narrowed that down to 3 choices, our entire school community, parents, teachers, some students, helped us figure out which ones might be best for us. And then we had to get really knowledgeable about 3 different ones that we liked. So we reflected and we inquired and we were open-minded, thinking about all the ones and which would be best for us, giving each one true consideration, being truly open-minded. And then we reflected again. We used our critical thinking skills and we chose one model to vote on. As a staff, the whole staff voted. And then is when the work began. IB encompasses so many elements that we know go into excellent teaching and learning. Our entire staff was courageous and they tried what was new to us. We are in a changing world, and the teaching and the students are all being open-minded. We are teaching kids to be asking questions, to be caring, to find answers, and to dig deeper with our thinking. We encourage action based on this new learning, and we are creating the future, a future I want to be a part of. Over the last 2 years, we worked so hard making this model meaningful to our school, to our staff, and to our students. And I am so proud to say that I work at Ocean Avenue Elementary School, a World IB school. And that is because of the dedicated staff that focuses on students, our families, supporting education, and our students who are here every day, growing with so many skills and understanding big ideas. I just want to take a moment to thank the staff. Every member here helped lift this work. They are kind and respectful to our students every day. They have high expectations for them. And in the classroom is where this work has happened. So if we could give a round of applause to our staff who has worked unbelievably hard. Last year, we started saying we have never worked so hard, but never felt so good about our work. So thank you so much. That we are an international baccalaureate World IB school. So I would like to introduce our flag raisers. We have a new international baccalaureate flag. So these are 3rd graders who are helping us raise our flag.
My name is Angelina. My name is Ted.
My name is Evie.
My name is Scott Kogan.
My name is Mudan.
Nice job. Speaking in front of a large crowd is another skill that we're learning here at Ocean Avenue Elementary School. Thank you to our third graders and Miss Hannah for raising our flag for the very first time. If it was a little bit windy, you could see it says IB World School and in 3 different languages. I would like to invite a few dignitaries to speak. We're so honored to have people here come celebrate this time with us. So first we're going to have Superintendent Bortano.
Thank you, Dr. Coursey. Are you guys excited to be in IB school? That doesn't even sound like you're all that excited. How excited are you? You should be excited. I'm excited, and I just got here. And I know how hard Dr. Coursey, Miss Hannah, all of the teachers in this building, all of the families that have supported this work. This is a tremendous accomplishment. Across the country, there are not that many schools that reach this level. International Baccalaureate is the gold standard for depth of instruction and the type of learning that we really want to see in our kids. So you guys are in for a really, really, really special treat. As an IB school, you guys are going to be learning some really important things. You're going to learn to understand the world in ways that most kids don't understand the world, and you're going to have an opportunity to act on it. We have a bunch of important people here today, board members, the mayor, city council. These are all people that make a difference in our city, in our lives, and you guys are going to be pushing us. You're going to be coming to us with actions that from what you learn, you're going to want us to see, you're going to ask us to do things about it. That's what International Baccalaureate is about, and those are the opportunities that you are going to have. So I am so excited for Ocean Avenue. I'm excited for the kids, I'm excited for the teachers, I'm excited for the families. I know that this is going to push us as a district to become more rigorous, to work harder, to figure out how to make sure that all of your great ideas, all of the things that you're learning actually are reflected in what we do as a school district. So congratulations, Dr. Coursey, congratulations, Ocean Avenue staff, parents, you're in for a tremendous treat. And your kids are going to be really well taken care of. So good job. Let's hear it for the Ocean Avenue team.
Next, we have Miss Laurie Davis, who's taken time out of her busy week. She's come to many of our events here at Ocean Avenue School. We so appreciate her. She's on the school board.
This is such an exciting morning to be here. I'm so glad that I could be here to share this event with you, to see that flag raised. I can't wait to see it when the wind actually brings it out and we can see the whole picture. Becoming an International Baccalaureate World School is an amazing accomplishment. It's an accomplishment that took the board backing you. The school board has been behind this. The staff worked hard, the teachers, the parents, the whole community, and now it's going to be the students' turn to work hard and to really learn what you'll need to become productive citizens in the city of Portland, to push us, as Superintendent BOTANA said, to make our city better and better every day. So I'm excited to see all of you here. I love the blue shirts. I can't wait to get one. And please, recognize that the chair of the school board, Marnie Morioni, and the other school board members really support and are enthused and excited about this accomplishment. Congratulations to Ocean Avenue.
Next, we have the person speaking who so many kids asked me this morning, is the mayor coming? Is the mayor coming? And when I said, yes, he is, they jumped up and down. Mayor STRIMLING.
Can I see you jump up and down a little bit? Can you jump even higher than that? Yeah! Now I feel welcome. That's awesome. jumping up and down for IB. So let me just say, I'm so excited about what you're doing at this school on behalf of the City Council. And if you don't know Jill Dewson sitting right over here, she's been a champion for our schools for decades, having first served on the school board and now on the City Council, and she's here today. I just want to make sure that we thank her, because our schools would not be as great as they are today if it weren't for her work behind the scenes and out in front. I have often said in my first year as mayor that one of the things I want to make sure before I'm all done is that Portland has the best schools in the state and that we are recognized as such. And I know that today is a step in that direction. Having a school with IB as its curriculum, as the superintendent mentioned earlier, I think is going to push us in our rigor, and it's going to push parents to see how important this is, and they're going to be demanding it in more and more schools as you show them how it's done. And you show them how great we can become and how incredible our outcomes are going to be as all of you go through the Portland school system. And soon, I hope we're able to say to everyone, and they see it, Portland has the best schools in the state, and every family in the state wants to move to our community to be in our schools. I can't wait for that day, and thank you for being the start of us implementing this curriculum here, as I know it will grow. One more bounce for IB, if you would. Have a great day, folks.
Before I invite up our next speaker, I'd just like to say to the students, Mr. Joe Cormier, he did try to blow the grass dry for you guys this morning, so if you'd like to take a seat, you may. If you don't, that's fine. But we're like more than halfway through though, so. So first, we're going to invite up one of your favorite, Mrs. Cohen.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. I am so proud, boys and girls, that Ocean Avenue School has become technically an official IB World School. So many people here have worked so hard to make that happen. IB means making connections from what you've learned to what happens in the world around you. And in the gym, last week, for example, in the gym, we were doing an activity called crossover grab bags. And people wonder, well, what does IB have to do with what you do in the gym? In crossover grab bags, you have to take a random, you have a group of kids who takes a random bag of equipment. And with that equipment, they organize a system. Second graders organize a system in order to get from one side of the gym to the other without touching the floor. And so in one class, 3 groups out of 4 accomplished that goal very quickly, and looked and noticed that a 4th group was still only halfway across the floor and had used all of their equipment. So before I knew it, I looked out, and the kids who had finished were sliding pieces of their leftover equipment across the floor to create a pathway. And the final children used that pathway to finish crossing. I thought that was so awesome. But when we reflected on what had happened at the end of the class, the really awesome thing happened when a student said, and I hope I get this quote right, when a student said, what I learned today was that if people don't have the things that they need in order to do something, you could donate something that you have in order to help them. And that, boys and girls, is what IB is all about. Thanks.
Thank you, Mrs. Cohen. Next, we have a teacher who about a quarter of the school has had, Mrs. Partridge.
Good morning, everybody. That's really fun to hear. Good morning, everybody. You guys are making me a little less nervous up here. Thank you. With our IB Primary Years program, we have been able to integrate our teaching skills with our content. The units of the inquiry have really strengthened our curriculum delivered at Ocean Avenue. not just only in second grade, but across K through 5. By using a school-wide common language of learning and action, our students are showing increased engagement in their own learning, both inside and outside of the classroom. One such example was last year during our transdisciplinary unit, Who We Are. The second grade unit focuses on what makes a person a hero. Lo and behold, a group of second graders decided on their own to make a heroes club outside of school, where they researched past and present people from past and present from all over the world who made a difference in the lives of others. This kind of self-motivated engagement in learning is what the IB program brings to our students.
Thank you, Ms. Partridge. So Ms. Partridge has been here since we opened Ocean Ave, and next we have a teacher who came to us last year, an amazing teacher, Ms. Taylor.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you. I wanted to share something that I created for my students this year. This is our IB superhero. That's what I like to call him or her. And our students have used this to take action and make it their own. So they get to make their own individual IB superhero. And what's important about this superhero is that while all of the attitudes are represented, they all make up one person as an international minded learner. So this is our IB superhero.
Thank you, Mrs. Taylor. Our first student is Kate.
Hi, my name is Kate Reed, and I'm a 4th grader in Mrs. Guillaume Clementi's class. One of the things IB means to me is open-mindedness. Open-mindedness is a key attribute for IB because it is important to learning throughout life. To me, open-mindedness means that you express your feelings and thoughts in an open-minded way. This also means you explore new things and ideas and learn to respect other people who are different from you. Open-mindedness is important to our community and our everyday life, so let's all be open-minded.
Nice job, Kate. Next, we have Keza.
Hello, my name is Keza Inez and I'm a 5th grader in Miss Gurney's class. Being in an IB school has made me think about being an inquirer. I do research about other countries so I understand their cultures better, and I can understand better the students who come to our school from other cultures. I like learning more about other cultures. This summer, I read a lot of books from the Portland Public Library about different countries. Some of the countries I read about were Russia, Belgium, France, Mongolia, and China. Right now, I'm rereading this book about France. I especially love learning everything about Morocco. The dress, the buildings, and especially the food. It's delicious. Now I know that when kids come to our school from other cultures, I'll be able to understand their behavior better because I'll know about where they came from. I have friends now who come from Angola and they speak Portuguese and Lingala. I've done some research and asked my friends questions about Angola, and I've learned a lot about their life there. Some friends still mostly speak Portuguese, but some speak both Portuguese and English. Asking them questions helps me understand them better and helps me be nicer to our new students. I'm glad I'm at Ocean Ave and that it's an IB school.
Thank you, Keza. You can see why we have our students speak. They're wonderful ambassadors for our school. Thank you. Before we, next we're going to be doing the last thing, and Ms. Sprague is going to be announcing our Inquirer and Learner Profile attribute for the month. We do this every month at our community meeting. But I'd just like to take a moment just to say, if you take a look around you, the entire school is out here. There's nobody in there. This was so important. You know, if somebody calls, the machine will take a message. Take a look. all the parents are standing around. We have a whole group of administrators over here from central office who took time out of their day to come and be with us and celebrate with us. And each and every one of them has had a part in helping our school become an IB World School. So we can give everyone here an applause. This is part of the community support from within the school and from out of the school that really helps make our school special. Just really appreciate that. Next, Ms. Sprague.
Good morning, everyone. You all are so patient, and I think we ordered up a really nice day, but someday I hope we can see the flag because it really is kind of nice. First of all, I want to thank the PTO for helping us support getting t-shirts for everybody in our school, including our teachers. So this is a very special moment for us, but this t-shirt will remind you that we are a community together, an IB PYP World School. So thank you to the PTO, and thank you so much to the families who have also contributed funds. We really appreciate it. So every month at our school, we have two or three things that we think about together as a community all month. One of them is we decide a learner profile attribute. You've heard about some of them in the speeches you've heard today. And we also focus on one or two attitudes for International Baccalaureate. The PYP program really celebrates character development, and our learner profile attributes are how we want learners to stand in the world and move through the world, and our attitudes are what they show about how they learn. So in the month of October, we're going to be thinking and looking at the IB learner profile to be an inquirer. And I think nobody said it better than Kesa. She described what an inquirer is: to be curious about the world and to go and find answers by asking questions. As part of our two attitudes that we're going to be celebrating along with that, curiosity, of course. And if you're not enthusiastic about your learning, you're kind of waiting for somebody else to do it to you, and we don't do that here. So curiosity and enthusiasm and being an inquirer are what we're celebrating this year. So I know that we're all going to be thinking about all those things for the next month, and anyone who is visiting here, this is your charge. Be an inquirer, show enthusiasm, and always be curious. So thank you very much for showing our wonderful banners. And now I'd like to call up the welcoming students who are going to dismiss us. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Have a nice IB day.